Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if it is a game changer, but I can tell you something that I have seen for the first time in Social Connections that I haven't seen in previous editions, right? So in talking to plenty of different customers and hearing their stories and talking also to business partners, there seems to be a growing urge to start talking about integration of different tools and technologies with what Connections is doing. So to me, a big theme for the event this year is integrating, is realizing that the one size does fit all does no longer work, and that customers are using various different vendor solutions, and they're starting to ask the tough questions, which is how do I integrate them together into a unified experience. I know that I may sound a bit repetitive on it, but it's the customer stories. You know, hearing on stage people telling their story about what they're doing and what they're somehow the different projects that they're working on and the change initiatives and everything. And I know that every customer is a different story, but it's interesting that when you actually get to hear customers telling their story and how they hear themselves sharing that story, they're not that different from one another, right? They have got the same challenges, the same opportunities, the same ways of thinking, and it makes you realize that the conversation is to open up. That this is not just about what you do as a customer, this is actually how you relate to what other things are happening with what customers are doing. But it's seen so many people, good friends, old friends, new friends, or whatever, about what they're doing and learning about their own stories and how they're working with different solutions and how they are integrating into that unified experience that I mentioned earlier on. And you realize that you can only have up to so many hours in the day to talk to all of them. So the networking has been phenomenal. As usual in these events, it feels like a family. Everyone wants to open up and learn and share and then take back their best tidbits to then work in their own organizations. That's been phenomenal, absolutely. What I would like Social Connections to evolve into is to bring in more customers. And I know that, again, it sounds very repetitive, but this is a user group event. What matters here is how people use the ICS portfolio, how people use the tools in their daily lives, what they learn and what they struggle with and how they make the most of it. So I expect for next year's event for Social Connections to have more customers on the stage, to have more customers coming and networking with other customers, and to start asking the really tough questions, which is where to next.